What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the forest. So, we're here trying to build a regular old shelter because we do need somewhere to save. So I think we're going to start by literally just building it right here on the coast. Actually, let's build it up closer to the trees. That way it's not such a travel time for saving. Actually, let's build it where we would want to have it, right? Wouldn't that make sense? Just right here. And then we build walls around it. I wish there was a way of taking it down, but there isn't at this point in time. And let's just chop down, I think it's like 1.5 trees, and I'm all done building it, and then we can sleep till the daytime. Maybe I'll drink some alcohol and sleep longer, who knows? I'll see if that is a truthful thing. So it's 8 logs, so it's 2 trees, actually. Sorry, I thought it was 6. I apologize. 2 larger trees. So I'm going to try and split up like I would do in a regular series, the building from the adventuring. I did do a shit ton of adventuring in the first 12 parts, so if you're just showing up at part 14 right now, part 14? Part 12 right now, I would recommend you do go back and watch some of the previous episodes if you're really looking for adventuring, because I did a shit ton of it in those first 11 parts. Mainly because I wanted to learn the map before saving happened, and I kind of know the map now. I do have a map open on my second screen, if I remembered to do it. I could have done it. I'm going to do it for the next part for sure. That way I kind of know where I'm going. A little bit more official. And I do remind you that I did just wake up, like quite literally. I did also just wake up for the last part as well. I woke up, I had like a screenshot of the patch notes, made the patch notes video, and then I came and played right away. And I think one thing that I'm really going to work towards getting is the modern axe inside of Cannibal's main village, because that modern axe is very good. You can block with it and whatnot, so. Let's grab the ones that are going to be rolling down the hill. So this is an example of tree collision. It won't roll straight through a tree. Pretty nice, huh? I do enjoy the tree collision not happening, because the logs won't like completely just utterly just clip through everything and just roll down the tree and be like, okay. There we go. Last 2 logs and then we can sleep. And then we have saved the game for the first time ever. Sleep. Look at that. I saved the game. I slept till morning. And I want to see kind of what these kind of walls are going to look like. Wall with window, defensive wall. So I'm thinking people are saying I should make these defensive walls, I suppose. Make sure this is kind of in line. I don't like how you can rotate in both directions. You just kind of have to rotate and then hope to God that it's... It seems pretty much even with that, right? There we go. Defensive wall takes 5. And we want to be placing down plenty of those defense... Okay, so they do snap. But we don't want to snap there. We want to snap here, I believe. So we can sleep from the side. Okay, that's good. So let's start placing down these defensive walls. Not the defensive walls, basic walls. There's a bird in my fucking backpack? Get the hell out of there. Here we go. There we go, awesome. Here's the plan. You'll see the plan of action, kind of. See, where there comes patch fixes, there comes more glitches, and that rhymed very well. So, as you can tell, I kind of have some bird issues that were apparently fixed, but maybe they only fixed seagulls, who knows. There we go. What am I? I'm not lighting anything. Shut up. Let's get this one placed down. Do one more on each side. It's gonna be a lot of logs, but it's a work in progress. We're not doing it all right now. The idea was to put a log cabin inside here. Is that gonna work? Mm-hmm. It is indeed, I believe, going to work. We're gonna get some no-clipping going, but it's going to work. The back of the place is gonna be extra, extra safe. And then we go ahead and... So I'm just laying it all out right now. Do we just want to jut straight out and kind of have it be... No, we kind of want to make these... Oh shit, no, I didn't want that there. No, I pressed E on accident. I do need to add something to delete those things. That would be phenomenal. So now it's not going to let me, like, clip it on the edge like I kind of wanted to. Yeah, see, it's not going to let me clip it on the end. Oh, that's unfortunate. But I can clip it here. And then we can make the actual doorway. I kind of want to make the actual doorway on the side. Like that. And then put this right here to open up, kind of. And then I do not want windows, because that really doesn't do anything for me quite yet. And then I need an area to place a garden, which is why I'm doing this. Hello, birdie coming on my finger. How are you? And here we go. Place this right here. Hopefully it actually snaps onto this one. Hope it does. There we go, it snapped. And then, of course, we just go ahead and connect the two. And that's going to be my base, which is outlined thoroughly for you guys now. And it's gonna take a lot of logs. Will I do it all in the next 10 episodes or whatever straight? No, but we will work on it. We gotta start by making a fire first. I think I'm gonna upgrade straight to the actual campfire itself. You can just walk right through this now. I was actually gonna go around to the door, but don't be that stupid, Royal. You need a fire. Definitely just start with this regular old fire. We'll put it kind of right there. And we'll grab some more rocks, which should just be in the surrounding area. Here's some rocks. We need 2 more rocks. 1, 2. So it says 16 logs, which is not correct because it's 5 logs for each of these walls. There we go. Light that up. Blaze it up a little bit more. Put that on the fire and wait for it to cook, and then we'll eat that rabbit, and then we'll begin. I think we're gonna begin by working on these back walls to kind of defend the back area. Oh god. You want to come near, man? I do have weapons, you know, if you really are that curious. I think they're afraid of fires. I'm not sure if they're attracted by fires. I think they're attracted by fires at nighttime, but then they're afraid of fires at other times. There you go, we ate some chicken. Yum, 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 yum. So they spotted me. But I'm gonna chop down your trees. Sorry. Chop down his tree. Meaning we can kind of make one wall. The log cabin will be the last thing we build. I can assure you that. We're gonna build the walls around everything first, and then we will build the log cabin. And then we'll kind of make our farm. That way it's easier to eat and farm, and we won't really have to rely on hunting. We can rely on gathering more than hunting. Whoa, don't die. So we're gonna work on the back walls first. There we go. It's quite a walk, but once we get up farther up towards these rocks, we should be all good. Grab 2 more logs. And like I said, we're gonna try and split up adventuring. Most episodes it's gonna be build adventure, build adventure, build adventure. We're trying to shift off So I think next episode we're really going to try and get that modern axe because it's much more dangerous and deadly and awesome. So if we get that modern axe, be in a better position than just having this regular old red axe. We could always go into the cave and just steal that, the kind of secondary axe. I don't know exactly what it's called. I think it's just called an axe. I mean, we could make our stone axe. But is that really even any better than this axe? That's what I'm curious. Let's go ahead and make it a stone axe. And use that. Remove that. Use this for chopping down trees. I would expect the plain axe to be better, but maybe this is better because it's actually an axe. I mean, it seems pretty good. Seems like it clips a lot better. It actually hits the tree. Yeah, I think we're going to be using this from now. No, that's falling that way. Awesome. So that tree did have... Oh god, they're right there. You are not rolling away from me, logs. He got real close. That lady ran into my fire and is now going to die. Alright. Looks like I fended them off. I'm gonna get into the water, and then I'm going to switch to my axe. I used one thing of my flare gun. I pulled that out, so I didn't pull out a Molotov and waste it. But he charged at me, so I had to shoot him with the flare gun, unfortunately. See? There we go. We're in the water. In case that did burn us, we were fine. Because we were in the water. Grab us a stone. We'll grab those logs that we placed down over here by the rocks, and we should be able to finish up one of the walls. Yay! I mean, it really is up to you guys. What would you rather see more? Would you rather me build my base and, like, really make an epic base of epic proportions? One wall done. So that wall's going to be in the inside of the hut, but that's fine, because it's logs. They all look the same. Or would you rather me adventure all the time? I mean, you guys have seen a lot of adventuring. Let's be honest with that. You have seen a lot of adventuring if you've been with the series for a while. But if you haven't been with the series for a while, you haven't really seen a lot of building. Or you've only seen building, technically. You saw me adventure last episode, but this episode is a lot of building because I do want to actually work on the cabin. Or the Fortress of Solitude, so I can't run through this. Okay, good. There was a glitch where I saw someone in a live stream just run straight through one of those walls, and I was like, well, those aren't very safe then. Do I already have all the human parts? Yes, I do. Like I said, I don't want to craft an effigy until I know it doesn't delete. Where did my stone axe go? Did I drop it or something? Guess I don't have it. I don't... Yeah, see, I don't really want to use the stone axe if I can't trust it to stay in my inventory, which kind of is true. And then we're gonna go ahead and place these last logs. And we got a little while left, actually, in the episode, so... Let's chop down a few more trees, get a few more walls done. And then we build farms and epicness, and we go explore the caves and not die, because I don't like dying. Bring some explosives in. We'll find the front of the plane. We'll have lots of fun. And we'll be best pals forever with the forest. And then hopefully I don't beat the game. Beat, you know, quote-unquote beat. Just do everything in the alpha that you possibly can do in an alpha before the next patch, because then I have another patch. And then apparently it is rumored that on each heavy patch, you know how it says however many days there are till the next patch? It's rumored that when those large patches come out, they release the next part to the story. So in this current patch, the first part of the story is the plane crash. And the next part of the story, I hope, is some kind of, like, ritual or something that happens with the child inside the main village. You just back away. I don't want to deal with you. Maybe some kind of ritual that happens inside the main place with the kid, and maybe if you like see it from afar or something, like you go towards the main village and you just kind of see your kid getting all like ritualized and whatnot, and then there's no way of saving him quite yet, and then the next patch there might be something that you can find or see in the caves, like kind of like add a cinematic on each patch. That would be really cool. I also got a German guy that was not that German guy, a German guy that actually commented like kind of a lore story that he typed up. I tried to I did like Google Translate and everything. I read his entire story, and then I tried to comment back to him, and it seemed like he had deleted his comment. I was like, oh, I was gonna comment back in like German. I was translating like rough translation of like, great story. I think they should use this. Blah blah blah. So if you're that guy that I'm talking about and you did this lore story and you're German, I really did like your story. I read it. I might have lost it or it got deleted or I don't know, but I liked your story. Just thought I'd tell you. A very good story. I honestly think you should, or you're like a... I actually translated, are you an English major? And then I realized, I was like, oh wait, he's German, so that wouldn't make sense. Are you a literature major or something? So I didn't really know how to phrase it. A German major? Do they really do that? Does anybody else live in another country and have like a major? I don't know if you could call it a major in other countries now. So like a major would be like, I really go to university or college to literally just concentrate on history, and then I would become a history major. What do they call that in other countries? I would assume, even if it, I mean, I would probably assume that it's also just called a major. But who knows? Obviously, it's in a different language. So I didn't really know how to word it, so I didn't really know how to respond. And then when I went to go to respond, like something kind of that nature, like a literacy major or something, I couldn't find the comment. Like, it wouldn't let me respond to it, and then it said I had to, like, re-sign into Google. What the fuck? I just killed a bird in midair, I think. Scared the shit out of me. There we go. You know what? I want to check if boats are working. I want to see if I can build a boat. So that'd be a really good way to circumnavigate the island. Boom, 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 boom. I just feel like I need, like, Pirates of the Caribbean playing in the background while I play this game. I don't know. It reminds me a lot of Pirates of the Caribbean. What is it? I don't know which one it was, but the one where, Jack Sparrow is, like, on, like, he's surrounded by these, like, people, like, trying, I guess they were feeding him and stuff, and they treat him as a god so that they could eat him, and then he ran away across that, like, rope bridge thing, and the coconut scene where he, like, fell down a gap, and, like, the stick that he was tied to, like, saved his life, and also he had coconuts on it, and he would just swing around and throw coconuts at the natives. It reminds me of that scene. This entire game reminds me of that scene. And I just feel like I should definitely have some kind of Pirates of the Caribbean music playing. If anybody has any idea what I'm talking about, I'm just rambling while I cut down trees and build my fort. Whoop. Get the ones that are going to roll away before I get the ones that aren't going to roll away. So we got 4 walls done. I mean, I thought this was going to take a lot longer, but I guess 4 walls on every building episode is... Oh, I put that on the wrong thing. Maybe it's not going to let me place it on the wall until the actual log cabin is done, so I might have to skip that wall for the time being. Get that plant. Boop. And a boop. And let's go head over here and see if we can get that wall built, and if not, we will move on to a separate wall. So will it let me? It will indeed let me if I just angle myself appropriately. I want to build you. There we go. Look at that. Awesome. Thank you guys for stopping by today's episode. We're going pretty well with the whole building shenanigans. Let's light this fire up a little bit more and sleep so that we save. I do need to remember to sleep to save. Let's do it twice to be safe. Awesome. Thank you guys for stopping by today's episode, and I will definitely see you guys tomorrow with another 2 parts building up my base.